Hello and welcome to my March plan with me. This time I decided to go for a collage instead of doodling my theme. And I was inspired by this Renaissance paintings trend on TikTok from a couple of weeks ago that I just thought was absolutely stunning. To get the pictures for my collage, I searched up Renaissance paintings background and Renaissance paintings aesthetic to get paintings that did not have any prominent faces in them, because that just wasn't what I wanted. I will leave a link to a Google document with all the pictures in it that I picked down in the description below. After printing the pictures out, I used a metallic ruler and a sharp-bladed knife to cut them out. I didn't film all of that because it's pretty self-explanatory and also really boring to watch. And now it's time for the actual planning part of the video. So for my cover page, I had the idea, because I've seen it a lot on Instagram, to make it look like an Instagram account with the individual pictures being the posts, and in this case it would be kind of an aesthetic Renaissance inspired Instagram account, I guess. I used my label maker to create the following and message boxes that you see when you go to an Instagram account that you already follow. I filled the bio of this fake Instagram profile with March, and then I wrote down posts, followers and following, where these stats usually are. Instead of just filling them in with random numbers, however, I decided to use this as this month's Instagram tracker. So in the place where normally the number of posts is, I will write down my follower count on the 1st of March. In the place where usually the number of followers all the time is, I will write down my follower count on the 15th of March, and in the place where usually the number of people you are following is, I will write down my follower count on the 31st of March. On the right side of the page, I kept it pretty simple. I wrote March and then the dates of the month vertically. Next to that, I made boxes for my monthly to-dos, for important dates next month, and for notes. The headers I created with my label maker. Then I wanted to highlight the weekends with the colors I used for my header. This, however, went horribly wrong because somehow I didn't probably count the days and was off by a day, and then it didn't make sense anymore and I had to use some colors twice, and it was a mess. I'm trying to be a bit more forgiving to myself if I make mistakes in my bullet journal though, so while I did go back in and highlighted the correct dates, I didn't start over or anything. I just left it as is and decided that that was good enough for me. Next, I created my playlist spread, and for this I pasted in 6 pictures, and I will write next to each picture a song that I listened to a lot during March. On the right side of the page, I am creating a what I call yay spread, where I will just simply write down one highlight of the day each day, and it can be something really small, like I ate a delicious cupcake today, or something really big, whatever happened that day. Around here my camera cut off, so I don't actually have footage of creating my memories page, but you will see it in the final flip through. Now on to the last spread I created for this setup, which is the very first weekly spread. The headers of the days I created with my label maker, and then I just used the colors I have been using throughout this whole setup to create little circles where I will write down the dates. Then I started to arrange all of the pictures in a way I liked for my collages, and sadly this is where my camera fully gave up. I had to recharge it for a couple of hours, which meant that I had to interrupt my setup, and that's also why the lighting in this next clip is so bad. Now it's time for the final flip through. I have to say I'm really happy with how it turned out. I was not sure what I was getting into, if I'm being honest, but I couldn't be more satisfied with how it turned out, except of course for the highlighting the wrong weekends. that was not so fun. I hope you enjoyed and liked this video. If you did, consider giving it a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe to my channel. I hope you have an awesome day. Happy bullet journaling and goodbye.